Good afternoon. Please rise as you are able and remain standing for the processional, followed by the national anthem. For the 403rd time, candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the Pennsylvania State University have gathered to celebrate their commencement. These exercises for spring semester 2023 are hereby called to order.
Good afternoon. I'm Laurie Badzik, the Dean of the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing, and I am honored to welcome you to our 2023 commencement ceremony. We will open with our national anthem, led by Ms. Piper Weldon of the School of Music, accompanied by the Center Brass Quintet. Please be seated. It is wonderful to be with you, both in person and on live stream for this joyous occasion. That's our new normal, right? Commencement is always a special event, and I want to congratulate our graduates on successfully navigating a college experience that included a pandemic. You have shown exceptional fortitude over the last few years. That is one of the many qualities that will serve you as you embark in your professional career in healthcare. At this time, I would like to acknowledge and welcome our platform party guests. Chief Academic Officer, Executive Vice President, and our new Provost, Justin Swartz. Trustee M. Abraham Harpster, our guest speaker, Dr. Stacy Ann Okoth, the System's Senior Vice President and Associate Chief Nursing Executive for Jefferson Health. Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Gross, U.S. Army, and Ms. Lois Thompson, college alumni and current president of our College Alumni Association. As we begin, I want to note that our graduates will carry with them the tradition of Penn State nursing excellence and their high-level education as they touch the lives of thousands of patients and family members across Pennsylvania and around the world. These graduates have spent long hours learning the art and the science of nursing, and they possess the skill set that will carry them into the next stage of their professional careers. As a nurse leader, I believe it is important to have public acknowledgement of our faculty, our staff, our graduates, and all nurses with us here today for their role in supporting patients and the nursing enterprise throughout Pennsylvania, the United States, and the world. Over the past few years, healthcare professionals, especially nurses, have faced unknown challenges and heartbreaking losses throughout the pandemic, and they embraced the responsibility with continued care, compassion, and professionalism. We are very fortunate that in May we celebrate Nurses Month, and today is the start of the National Nurses Week, and it coincides with our commencement. And I would like to take a moment to show my appreciation. If all nurses present in our audience, inclusive of faculty, staff, and graduates, could stand, I think it would be good to honor them. Thank you. Graduates, the need for you to enter the nursing profession has never been greater. Opportunities abound, and your career paths will lead you new and exciting places. You are poised to make a difference in the health of our world. Remember our code of ethics for nurses and the focus in our college on diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, as well as the need to take care of others, and just as important, the need to take care of ourselves. Success is not about dollars and cents, but of course, your loved ones are expecting some dollars along with your degree letters, and they want to see not only the letters BSN, but JOB next to your name. And I would really suggest that when you get that first paycheck, that you take them out to celebrate, and I suggest you pay the bill. Remember, success is about finding your way in the world, furthering your dreams, and meeting the commitments of the patients, the families, and the communities, and beyond as nurse leaders. We are so proud that you have earned the distinction of becoming a Penn State nurse, a graduate of the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing. Congratulations. And now I would like to introduce Provost Justin Swartz.
Thank you so much, Dean Badzik. I am honored to join you in the celebration of the 2023 class of nurses at Penn State. Welcome, graduates, welcome, family, friends, and visitors to this exciting day. The commencement ceremony is of great importance, and it is patterned after a ritual which has been repeated through the long history of higher education and duplicated throughout the world wherever there are universities and colleges. The academic dress and ritual have their origins in the first English universities of the Middle Ages. The mace is a symbol of the university and was carved from the first newel post in Old Main. The robes we are wearing reflect our medieval past, and the caps and tassels are ancient symbols. So yes, commencement is steeped in history, but the spirit of commencement is modern and always changing. Most importantly, commencement is a symbol of the outstanding achievements that have brought you to this day. Today is your moment. And make no mistake, those tears in your loved one's eyes are not because they thought you would never leave this place. It is a deeply felt and genuine pride in all of your accomplishments and the sacrifices made to get you to this day. You are entering a world unlike any before in our history, one that has been forever changed by a global pandemic, and one that is defined both by great challenge and by opportunities continue making our global society more safe, more secure, more healthy, more inclusive, and more equitable than ever before. I truly hope you will consider and appreciate how your degree equips you to contribute to the shared collective effort of building a better world. Thank you. And I will now turn it back to Dean Badzik.
And now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Stacey Ann Okoth. Dr. Okoth is a highly accomplished leader with over 2 decades of experience in the healthcare industry. She currently serves as the Systems Senior Vice President and Associate Chief Nursing Executive for Jefferson Health in Philadelphia, where she has operations and strategic oversight of ambulatory care in over 300 practices, care management across 18 hospitals, and strategic oversight for patient family-centered care. In addition to her operations and strategic work, Stacey Ann is committed to advancing the field of nursing through education and research. She has served as an adjunct faculty member at several universities where she taught and mentored the next generation of nursing professionals. Stacey Ann has also published several articles that address important topics for nursing, such as health disparities amongst underserved maternal mothers and leveraging technology for patient-centered care. Stacey Ann is active in the American College of Healthcare Executives Central Pennsylvania Board, serving as treasurer. She is a current member of the Penn State University College of Nursing Alumni Board and is the membership chair of the Pennsylvania Organization of Nurse Leaders. She is a strong advocate for diversity and inclusion in healthcare and works tirelessly to ensure equitable access to care for all patients and employees, regardless of their background. In recognition of her contribution to the field of nursing, she has received several awards and honors, including the Business Journal's 40 Under 40 Award. Stacey Ann earned her BS in nursing from Penn State University, a bachelor's and master's of business administration degrees from Strayer University, a master of science in nursing from Jacksonville University, and her doctor of nursing practice from Old Dominion University. Please help me welcome Stacey Ann Okoth to the microphone. You go get him.
Members of the board, Provost Schwartz, Dean Badzik, Dr. Brown, faculty, staff, families, guests, and graduates of the Penn State Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing, good afternoon. It is my honor and privilege to address you today. As a proud alumnus of Penn State, I can vividly recall being seated right where you are, listening to the speeches and wondering when they would be done so I could walk across the stage. I was hoping I would not have a family member yell out something silly when they called out my name. I'm certain there are 1 or 2 of you thinking the same exact thing. As I sat in the auditorium that day, I never imagined that I would one day be asked to deliver the commencement speech at my alma mater. So my first piece of advice to you is to start working on your speech now. You never know when you'll be called upon. I am humbled to be speaking with you today, especially as today marks the beginning of Nurses Week. So I would like to share 3 stories with you. 3 stories that continue to impact my healthcare journey, and I hope will inspire you as you set off on your journey in the healthcare field. As a young ICU nurse, working the night shift, giving the patients bed baths, and ensuring that they looked presentable was a task that I took to heart. I was terribly disappointed when I came into my shift and heard that the family of my patient was very unhappy with how he looked when they visited him. This patient had been in the unit for a long time, and his family had decided to make the difficult decision to withdraw care. Unbeknownst to me, the scraggly beard and mustache that I had shaved the previous night did not grow during the patient's extended stay in our ICU, but was a hallmark of his style outside the hospital. The patient was therefore suddenly unrecognizable to his family. I was crushed by this discovery, but did learn some crucial lessons. First, don't shave your patient's beard or mustache without checking with the family first. But most importantly, sometimes even our best intentions and hard work do not result in the outcomes we hope for. Giving yourself the grace to know that you will make mistakes and also being humble enough to learn from them is crucial for you as a nurse. Unfortunately, about 30% of new nurses leave their first job due to stress and feelings of incompetence. So, I encourage you to find mentors early, people you can trust to share your good and bad days, and whom you can learn from and emulate. This has been a crucial part of my growth. To quote Arianna Huffington, "We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes. Understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success." As a nurse manager, I walked into my nursing director's office for our weekly meeting. I told her that I was interested in advancing my career and was ready for more responsibility. I shared that I thought I could be a chief nursing officer one day. She retorted bluntly that CNOs are reserved for nurses who have been practicing for 20 years or longer. I say it to you now, no. You do not need to be a nurse for 20 years before you start to reach for the stars. Following that conversation, I attended a conference where there was an opportunity to have my resume reviewed. I asked for help, and they assured me that my resume showed that I was ready for more senior roles. So I began to search. I continued to attend professional conferences and actively made connections. I became more active in committees and projects within the hospital. I attained certifications to validate my knowledge, and despite wanting to achieve more, I ensured that I was present and engaged in everyday duties in my current job. To quote the famous American entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker, Jim Rohn, "Opportunities and success are not something you go after necessarily, but something you attract by becoming an attractive person." Do not let anyone or anything limit the peak or pace of your success. You must be the driver of your own destiny. This is really an exciting time to be a nurse. Not only do we get to take care of our patients at the bedside, but the role has become so dynamic. From being a school nurse, a nurse practitioner, a nurse anesthetist, researchers, or chief nursing officer. Our profession has endless possibilities. Finally, I would like to impart to you the impact that you will have in alleviating the pain and suffering that many Americans are enduring every day. A few years ago, my teenage daughter came home from her spring semester at Penn State, complaining of joint and pain and constant swelling of her hands and feet. What followed was a series of doctor's visits, hospital admissions, procedures, and eventually a diagnosis of lupus. This episode gave me a new perspective of what our patients and our loved ones go through. The delays in getting appointments, the apparent apathy with which some providers treat their patients, the fear and lack of knowledge that our patients and their loved ones endure. As nurses, you are well placed to alleviate all of these issues. During the ordeal with my daughter, it was the nurses who ensured that she was not in pain, that any abnormal labs were shared with her specialist, and that she could talk to someone about the latest episode of The Bachelor and give her a break from the medical jargon and the fears that her new diagnosis gave her. Graduates, you are now a part of the most trusted profession in America. Being a nurse goes beyond the paycheck. You are the face of healthcare, and with that comes great responsibility. You are ideally placed by the change makers that the healthcare industry needs. I encourage you to be purposeful in your commitment to advancing care for all. The world is waiting for you. Explore it through your own humanity. Take the time to listen to your patients, to your colleagues, and most importantly, to that inner voice that tells you when something is wrong. I wish you all the courage to be great teachers, advocates, and healers. I leave you with the words of Maya Angelou. As nurses, we have the opportunity to heal the heart, mind, soul, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Congratulations, class of 2023. We are.
Thank you very much, Stacy, and it's really an honor to have you with us today. At this time, I would like to give special thanks to today's faculty marshals. Please rise when I call your name. Dr. Chris Garrison. Dr. Ray Brown. Dr. Beth Ann White. Sister Agnes Cummings. Dr. Christina Leitner. Ms. Crystal Hockenberry. And Dr. Brandy Peachy. Thank you. You may be seated. Now I welcome Provost Schwartz back to the podium.
I don't know how to follow that. And now, class of 2023, we turn to the Board of Trustees, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania State University. This is the body that, by our charter, is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the university. At this time, I call upon Trustee M. Abraham Harpster to authorize the conferring of degrees at this ceremony. Abe Harpster was elected to the Board of Trustees by delegates from agricultural societies effective July 2013. He graduated from Penn State in 1994 with a Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Business Management from the College of Agricultural Sciences. He is co-owner of Evergreen Farms in Spruce Creek, Pennsylvania. Trustee Harpster.
Thank you, Dr. Schwartz. It is my privilege to serve as a trustee of this great university and to have the opportunity to participate in commencement today. This is such an exciting time for all you graduates and for your family and friends gathered here. It is an honor for me to be here with you, the new graduates of the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing. You are part of a highly respected and selective college. Admission to your college is one of the most competitive at Penn State, admitting only 1 in 10 candidates. Success in your program takes hard work, dedication, and commitment. You are receiving your credentials today that will help you prepare you for many different career paths in healthcare. Nursing professionals have a great deal of responsibility for making our local and national healthcare systems work in a concerned, caring, skilled, and efficient manner. The basis of your participation in the healthcare industry and your future successes has been set by this college, its faculty, and its leadership. May the lessons you have learned here during your time in the College of Nursing guide you personally and professionally as you move through life. As Penn State alumni, you have a say in the future direction of the university. All Penn State alumni may participate in the nomination and election process for alumni-elected members of the Board of Trustees. One of many opportunities you will have throughout your lives to remain active members of this Penn State community that we all love. Please stay involved and engaged with your university. Now I turn to my official duty. Provost Schwartz, by virtue of the authority vested as approved by the Board of Trustees of the Pennsylvania State University, you are authorized on behalf of the board to confer on each of these candidates the degrees earned as certified by the appropriate college faculty and dean. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Harpster, for the authorization to confer degrees to these candidates assembled. Before we proceed to the conferral of degrees, please note that Penn State is recognizing our graduates who are actively serving, veterans, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords for their service and sacrifices. At this time, I would like to ask all graduates who are embarking on military service and veteran students as well who have served our country to please stand as you are able and remain standing. And to continue preparing you for long hours on your feet, please stand for one more moment as I ask those guests in the audience who are also veterans or active duty members of the military to please stand as you are able. And please, let's thank all of them for their significant contributions to our nation. Thank you so much. You may be seated. I also want to take a moment to recognize another group of students with us today, our first-generation college students, who stand on the cusp of becoming first-generation Penn State alumni. Our first-generation students are pioneers within their families and trailblazers at our university. They face unique challenges not shared by many of their peers, and their tenacity in the pursuit of education, academic excellence, and personal and professional achievement is a model to which we can all aspire. Would all members of our graduating class who are first-generation students please rise as you are able? And please, everyone, join me in congratulating these students on their momentous accomplishment today. Thank you. You may be seated.
Penn State students' academic achievement is acknowledged by the issue of honor cords. Students who are graduating summa cum laude are wearing a blue and white cord. Students who are graduating magna cum laude are wearing a blue cord, and students who are graduating cum laude are wearing a white cord. Will those students graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude please rise? Congratulations again, and best wishes for your continuing excellence. In addition to the academic success of our students, our nursing Schreier's scholars graduates have met the requirements set forth by the Schreier's Honors College, including the completion of a research thesis consisting of original scholarship. Would the following students please rise when I call your name and remain standing? If we could hold the applause till we have them all standing. Alexis McClure, Haley Manier, Brooke Rossi, and Kelly Snyder. Congratulations, you may be seated. Now, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the outstanding students who recently won awards during our Spring Scholarship and Awards Dinner. When I call your name, please rise and remain standing. I ask that you all hold your applause until all students are standing. The Kim Gedney Gutzik Award is presented annually to a deserving student who excels clinically, exhibits strong academic qualifications, and has emerging leadership attributes. This year's honoree is Ariana Foth. The Nursing Alumni Society Board Undergraduate Student Service Award is presented to a student who supports the ideals of the college and the nursing profession by engaging in service activities that support individuals, families, and/or communities, and that encourage and foster the nurse's personal and professional development. This year's recipient is Kyle Luce. The Norris Himes Adult Critical Care Student Nursing Award is given to an undergraduate student who plans to pursue a career in adult critical care nursing and who has achieved outstanding success in adult critical care clinicals. The recipient of this award is Elena Davis. The Beta Sigma Tau Nursing Honor Society presents an annual Student Achievement Award to a member who has maintained a GPA in the top 1% of her class. This year's award went to Samantha Anderson. Congratulations to all of you. I would now like to call upon Provost Schwartz to recognize another group of graduating students.
Thank you, Dean Badzik. As a land-grant university, we are chartered to offer the opportunity for training in the military service, and at Penn State, we have programs in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Representing the joint services today is Lieutenant Colonel Daniel J. Gross, U.S. Army Professor of Military Sciences.
Will all graduates of the Pennsylvania State University Reserve Officer Training Corps please rise? Dean Badzik, it's a privilege for me to present our graduates of ROTC as officers who will serve in the Armed Forces of the United States.
On behalf of Penn State University, I congratulate each of you, and you may be seated.
Dean Badzik, representing these candidates is ROTC Student Marshal Megan Hale. Would you please rise? Megan Hale is the daughter of James Hale of Red Lion, Pennsylvania. She is the recipient of President Sparks Award, the Fulton Scholarship, and the Schumacher Trustee Scholarship. She has been active in Thon throughout the last 4 years, serving as a captain for the last 2. Upon graduation, Megan is commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army Reserve Nursing Corps, and she'll begin her nursing career as a pediatric nurse at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Congratulations, Megan.
So in addition to the ROTC Student Marshal, I would now like to recognize the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing Student Marshal, Heather Orr. Heather is the daughter of Jill and Jeremy Russell and Eric and Crystal Orr. She is a graduate of Mountain Vista High School in Littleton, Colorado, and is graduating today with a BSN in nursing and a minor in human development and family studies. She has spent 7 semesters on the Dean's List and is the recipient of the President's Freshman Award, the President's Sparks Award, and the Evan Pugh Scholar Award. Heather also received the Bunton Waller Scholarship, the Cooner Renaissance Scholarship, the Stephen R. Smith and Eileen Baumgarten Smith Scholarship, and the Penn State Nursing Alumni Trustee Scholarship. During her time at Penn State, Heather was active in the Student Nurses Association of Penn State, the National Student Nurses Association, and Thon. Heather will begin her career working at the Milton S. Hershey Medical Center in the Penn State Cancer Institute Inpatient Adult Oncology Unit. Heather has chosen Associate Teaching Professor Chris Garrison as her faculty marshal. Thank you, Heather. Congratulations. Before we begin the announcement of our students, let's also recognize our World Campus and other class of 2023 graduates who could not be with us today, but who are watching this event across the country and across the world. Please join me in congratulating them with a round of applause. There is one other group that I would like to recognize that is here today. In nursing, we pride ourselves on leadership. It is the mission and vision of our college to develop leaders, and we start that with all of these graduates and with our students. And there are a few students who entered a program that was launched for the first time this year called the We Lead program. They apply with an application. The program is really now designed to be for third-year students, but because we were just launching it, we did invite those in this class to join. So if you're a We Lead student, please stand. So I'm now pleased to begin the cherished part of the graduation ceremony. As our students prepare to cross the stage, I ask that you refrain from excessive noise so that all families can hear their students' names. After the last graduate crosses the stage, we will confer degrees, and we will, as a group, move the tassels. So I would call upon our faculty marshal and associate dean, Dr. Ray Brown.
Good afternoon. Before we begin recognizing our graduates, I would like to take a moment to talk about the nursing pin. Nursing graduates traditionally receive a pin as a symbol of their nursing education program. The pin our students will be receiving is unique and carries the insignia of the college and the degree awarded today. The pin also signifies the wearer as a Penn State nurse and is a sign of our everlasting recognition of their accomplishments. Our graduates will be receiving the pins from the president of our Alumni Society, Ms. Lois Thompson.
Heather Orr. Megan Hale. Ariana Fout. Emily Walker. Anne Salva. Lydia Lewis. Lauren Pegg. Aaron Woltmate. Mackenzie Mazer. Vicky Guyden. Oscarina Pichardo. Maya Haynes. Alyssa Lindy. Sarah Gleave. Emily DeMarshall. Grace Barth. Abigail Tevis. Megan Meehan. Kaylee Smith. Devin Gannon. Rebecca Updegraff. Haley Herzog. Chloe Galaski. Catherine Olivier. Leslie Inskeep. Seeger. Karen Long. Manaya Erdman. Elena Davis. Ethan Jones. Caroline Maroney. Sarah Hagan. Kassir Taylor Dickey. Sierra Hicks. Kayla Joseph. Oyenconsola Akombi. Rayana Green. Jayla Wilkins. Nana Traor. Nicole Bernstein. Elena Eckenrode. Margarita Siraka. Michael Fleck. Jessica Matthews. Madison Prue. Logan Vitalis. Mary Schutte. Ryan Tubles. Anna Neal. Ashley Deck. Haley Minier. Catherine Martirosian. Megan Morano. Hannah DeVito. Alexis Danish. Brooke Rossi. Sarah Blady. Megan Chen. Sarah Blair. Sarah Latimer. Sydney Tatum Shute. Gabriella Calabro. Callan Mitchell. Caitlin LaFavor. Delaney Goodell. Madison Clemente. Jenna Olszakowski. Hannah Lochin. Ashley Cucchiera. Charlotte Meyer. Catherine Jakovic. Alana Ortiz. Julia Flame. Ashley Anello. Toby Goldstein. Kyle Spedin. Abrielle Nolan. Taylor Morosetti. Julia Ackroth. Kieran Prabhakar. Jenna Sikowski. Julia Downs. Grace Ewing. Emily Chilcote. Anna Rath. Nicole Dunn. Catherine Lee. Isabel Block. Philippa Holtforster. Everly Case. Carrie Bowden. Nelia Karang. Jordan Walker. Faith Goodman. Megan Bornholt. Annabelle Huckerby. Alicia Cachadorian. Emily Perry. Olivia Debsky. Alexis McClure. Riley Noga. Skylar Sella. Mackenzie Gain. Brianna Dinsmore. Dominica Marciano. Tyler Hagenbach. Alexandra Hammer. Mary Beretta. Kelly Snyder. Josephine Curry. Catherine Hassett. Paige Sedum. Caroline Dubstadt. Olivia Davis. Elise Berzana. Kyle Luce.
Will all new graduates of the College of Nursing please rise and face the audience? And will the audience join me? All right, you may now be seated. Hopefully you feel really celebrated, but we're not quite done yet. So we need to proceed with the conferring of the degrees. Today's graduating students have followed their academic interests and will go on to make meaningful contributions across our nation and our world in countless ways. Will all undergraduate degree candidates in the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing, including those watching this on live stream, please rise? Provost Schwartz, Trustee Harpster, I am pleased to present these worthy and approved candidates for degrees in the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing.
Thank you, Dean Banzik. Thank you to the faculty of the College of Nursing. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degrees which you have earned in the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may now shift your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduate. Let's hear it.
These are exciting times. You may be seated. It's really fun to graduate, isn't it? So I'm now pleased to introduce the College of Nursing Alumni Society President, Ms. Lois Thompson. Lois will induct each of these new graduates into the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dean Banzik. Congratulations, class of 2023. The Penn State Alumni Association celebrates your successes and welcomes you into a proud worldwide network of Penn Staters. More than 174,000 alumni and friends like you keep their connections to the university strong through membership in the Penn State Alumni Association. With your graduation, you've been gifted a complimentary one-year membership in the Alumni Association. Your membership connects you with Penn State and with more than 300 alumni groups around the world. As you take the next step as a Penn Stater, reach out to your local alumni chapter. They'll be thrilled to hear from you. With that, we would like to ask our new graduates to please rise as you are able. Would all the other Penn State alumni here today please rise as well as you are able? It gives me great pleasure to induct today's graduates of the Pennsylvania State University into the Penn State Alumni Association. Welcome all of you to the alumni family, and congratulations. You may now be seated.
Thank you, Lois. Okay, we're all going to check our watches, make sure we got enough up, down. Applause. Okay. So, there's one more group that deserves special recognition that we haven't gotten to yet that I want to call upon. Parents, grandparents, spouses, children, other family members, and friends have all contributed greatly to the achievements being celebrated today. Your sacrifice, your understanding, your support, and your caring have helped the graduates to attain their educational goals. And I know that you have also worked very hard to get to this day. Would the graduates please rise, face the audience, and thank your families? You may be seated. I would be remiss if I didn't call upon this next group. At the heart of our college's success are faculty and staff members who are dedicated to our college and our students. Our faculty come from many colleges and multiple disciplines and universities, as indicated by their hoods and graduation regalia. Thank you for your many contributions to the Ross and Carol Nese College of Nursing. I ask all faculty and staff who are present to please rise and be recognized. You may be seated. We are really fortunate, and graduates, you really have had the best that this university has to offer. As our ceremony draws to a close, I wish to reflect on the "we are" spirit that embodies our community. As the dean, I hold the great privilege of keeping you here as long as I like. I'm just kidding. But I do hold the great privilege of giving the final remarks that I hope you will take with you as you leave today's graduation. And I'm here to launch you. I could talk forever about these graduates and what they have gone through to get to this day, but I won't, because then we really would be here till tomorrow. Usually at Penn State, it is all about the "we are." But just for a moment, I want to talk about the "you are." Because today, we start the week of celebration for nursing, and the theme is, you make a difference. And you will make a difference as you go out into the world as nurses. But you are the class whose first year ended abruptly, right, with a pandemic and a go home. You have shown adaptability, resilience, and that you are goal-focused and that you can make it to the end. You are, beginning today, tomorrow's healthcare leaders. You are the nurses who will hold to honoring values while embracing innovative changes that move us forward. You are the nurses who will help promote wellness in our profession and our world. You are the next generation of graduates who will demonstrate to all the world why Penn State nurses are so recognized. You are now, and you will always be part of the Penn State family. You are the nurses who will rise up, who will pave the way, and who will lift on your shoulders all Penn State nurses, and especially those who will come after you for years to come. Your mission and your vision are set. You are the innovators of tomorrow's healthcare. So go out there and make the world a better, healthier place. You make a difference. Graduates, I am proud to say you are now launched. So now that you are launched, there is really only one thing left to do. As we end our commencement ceremonies, we are led in the singing of our alma mater by Ms. Piper Weldon. Following the alma mater, the departure of the platform party will happen first, and then the staff will dismiss the graduates. I invite everyone to sing along as we end this wonderful celebration. Please rise.